The UK government has said that proposed changes to the Data Protection and Digital Information Bill will build an innovative data protection regime across the country and crack down on benefit fraud cheats. The changes include new powers to require data from third parties, particularly banks and financial organisations, to help the UK government reduce benefit fraud and save the taxpayer up to £600 million over the next 5 years. At the moment, the Department for Work and Pensions, DWP, can only conduct fraud checks on a claimant on an individual basis, where there is already a suspicion of fraud. However, the new proposals would allow regular checks to be carried out on the bank accounts held by benefit claimants to spot increases in their savings which push them over the benefit eligibility threshold, or when people spend more time overseas than the benefit rules allow for. DWP said that to ensure privacy concerns are at the heart of these new measures, only a minimum amount of data will be accessed and only in instances which show a potential risk of fraud and error. Secretary of State for Work and Pensions, DWP, said, "These new powers send a very clear message to benefit fraudsters: we won't stand for it. These people are taking the taxpayer for a ride and it is right that we do all we can to bring them to justice." These powers will be used proportionately, ensuring claimants' data is safely protected while rooting out fraudsters at the earliest possible opportunity. The use of biometric data, such as fingerprints, to strengthen national security is also covered by the amendments, with the ability of counter-terrorism police to hold onto the biometrics of individuals who pose a potential threat, and which are supplied by organizations such as Interpol, being bolstered. This would see officers being able to retain biometric data for as long as an Interpol notice is in force, matching this process up with Interpol's own retention rules. The amendments will also ensure that where an individual has a foreign conviction, their biometrics will be able to be retained indefinitely in the same way as is already possible for individuals with UK convictions. This is particularly important where foreign nationals may have existing convictions for serious offences, including terrorist offences. Secretary of State for Science, Innovation, and Technology, Michelle Donelan, said, "Britain has seized a key Brexit opportunity, boosting small businesses, protecting consumers and cracking down on criminal enterprises like nuisance calling and benefit fraud. These changes protect our privacy and data while also injecting common sense into the system, whether it is cracking down on cookies, scrapping pointless paperwork which stifles productivity, tackling benefit fraud or making it easier to protect our citizens from criminals. These changes help to establish the UK as a world-leading data economy, one that puts consumers and businesses at the centre and removes the one-size-fits-all barriers that have held many British businesses back." Home Secretary, James Cleverly, said, "This bill will improve the efficiency of data protection for our security and policing partners, encouraging better use of personal information and ensuring appropriate safeguards for privacy." The UK government said the amendments tabled show the practical steps it is taking to improve how the nation uses and accesses personal data, capitalising on the UK's departure from the European Union to introduce measures which will protect the public purse, strengthen national security, and offer important support to grieving families. A full list of the tabled amendments can be found on Gov.uk here. Get the latest record money news. Join the conversation on our Money Saving Scotland Facebook group for energy and money saving tips, the latest benefits news, consumer help and advice on coping with the cost of living crisis. Sign up to our Record Money newsletter and get the top stories sent to your inbox daily from Monday to Friday, including a special cost of living edition on a Thursday. Sign up here. You can also follow us on X, formerly Twitter, @recordmoney_ for regular updates throughout the day. Join the Daily Records WhatsApp community here and get the latest news sent straight to your messages.